Dr. Gabby Cora has already met once with the ladies and our trainers.
And they definitely are paying attention.
I absolutely love working with a therapist because you don't have weight issues without having other issues. And until you recognize and work on those issues, I don't believe it'll be a lifelong change.
Well, today she meets up with them once again, and this time at a more soothing location.
So what's been going on over the past 3 weeks? I know you were sharing with me that it's been stressful.
It's been a little stressful in that I have trying to do 2-a-days, meaning 45 minutes of cardio in the morning and another in the evening, as well as doing an exercise regimen throughout the day.
How about your diet?
Yeah, I've been staying on top of the diet. I've been eating what Deliverline sends us. I have an occasional snack of an apple or protein bar, although Luca doesn't like me having the apples. He thinks I should just have berries. I know on the weekends we have to prepare things for ourselves, and then the children still try and give me food. Mommy, no, you can have this piece of bread, but I turn it down, so.
Last time we met, you were telling me about this conflict between you and Luca around how much weight to lose, how many sizes to go down. Where's that today?
I haven't really discussed it with him. I think I have to care more about what my body type is telling me, how I'm feeling in my clothes. I know that they're feeling different. And I'm just, as long as I stay on task and I know within my head and heart that that's what I'm doing, then I have to be okay with that.
So what's your size these days?
I'm still a size 12.
So we have a few weeks left in a way. And you had told me you wanted to go from a size 12 to an 8.
To an 8, yeah.
So there needs to be a plan there. Make sure that your plan is in accordance to what you really want, because you still have some weeks to go.
Right.
Okay? And regardless of the pounds, I know you like your curves, you look great on your curves.
Right.
But let's make sure though that you have your dream come true.
You know, I'm on the stage, so I'm always in front of people, and I want to look my best. I want to feel my best. So for me, I could see such a big difference.
How about you, Rosa? How have these past few weeks been?
I agree, it's been stressful. I think a lot of it is mental work, and that can be really hard, I think, to keep fueling it. And I think real life is kicking in. I think in the beginning when we did this journey, everyone's so excited for us, and everyone's cheering for us, and the novelty is worn off for them. So I think when I look at my kids and comments that my husband and et cetera have made, it's kind of like, oh, so you've added this to your life, so now you're taking away from my life.
The pressure that you're experiencing from your family may be going up, and is that what's stressing you out?
Well, that's one of my stressors.
So what do they expect? What do they expect of Rosa? They want Rosa for themselves?
Well, Rosa,
what is it?
basically, I think they are it. Okay, if they need me to pick them up at a certain time, I can always be there, run them to this practice. I can have dinner on the table. I can do all of these things because my time was more flexible.
Whereas here,
Right.
you have some time constraints that don't depend on you.
Correct, and then right. So this is May, but now I'm working out 3 days a week, and there's so many more things added to the mix that I can't be as flexible as I used to be.
So Rosa, one of the things to discuss would be to start journaling. I'm particularly interested in your bringing in your healthy lifestyle strategies into the journal.
But when you're a mom, and you know we're both moms here, plans don't always pan out, as we know.
That's true. However, at the same time, if you're running out of fuel and if you're not bringing all those healthy strategies into your life, you may not see those consequences right now, but you may really see them 5-10 years from now.
I enjoy eating out. I've always said I'm a foodie, so I thought, okay, I've got this. And that's the only thing that I can tell was extremely stressful, or not the right decision, let's say. I thought I was choosing the right foods, but they may have been the right foods, but perhaps in larger quantities, and the plate was cleared. So, yeah.
Rosa, do you think that going once to the restaurant would have impacted upon your weight?
Yeah, well, I did go out 3 times. And since I've done all of this work, I should be able to do that.
Once you start feeling confident, once you start feeling more and more comfortable, you may want to go out to the restaurant once, but try to have a feel for what that is. And once you feel confident adding that once, then you can add a second or a third time. And continue to work on the transition where you can feel more and more comfortable telling your husband or your family, I do need to do this for myself. That may have something to do with some of the emotions that you were chatting with me about before.
One of the things I definitely need to do is get away from the negativity and turn off the noise.
In the past, what has helped you bring that noise down, or making sure that you are able to assert yourself?
Right, well, I have gone into I don't have a man cave, I have a woman's cave where I go into my room if things are getting really crazy, and I just close the door and I don't even turn the TV on, anything, I just really veg there. And usually that works.
If you really are putting your health and wellness before everything else, and make sure that you are also able to relax. And hopefully you can implement that, for example, when you go to your woman cave.
Yeah, I like that.
Are we finished here?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Thank you so much for talking to us. I appreciate everything.
Excuse me. Well, thank you again, sweetie.
You're welcome.
We'll see you again, all right?
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
I'll tell you what, Dr. Gabby really knows how to get to the core of an issue, and it's nice to see just how open our ladies are, right?
From the get-go, these girls have given it their all, and that is a lesson in itself. Now we're about to get even more close and personal as Dr. Gabby puts the trainers on the spot when our lifetime of health and wellness makeover continues here on The Balancing Act.
After a long day of work, it can be really tough to find the energy and motivation to hit the gym or go for a run. But setting a series of small, achievable goals is a great way to keep you motivated towards a larger objective. Marathon energy bars are a convenient, portable snack that provides 16 to 18 essential vitamins and minerals that are crucial for the energy metabolism for that extra boost you need before a workout. The delicious, satisfying bars gives you the energy and endurance you need to run your day your way.
Hi, I'm Jessica Jansen. I'm the nutrition director here at Premier Fitness Camp. Your nutrition tip of the day is drink your water. Did you know you could be up to 5 to 6 pounds of water weight? If you're not drinking water, you're probably drinking soda or caffeine. And water is that natural thing that's going to detoxify your body and get all of those unnatural toxins out. So make sure that when you go and reach for something, whether it's food or a caffeinated drink, think about water first. You're going to be more satisfied and you're going to feel great. That's your nutrition tip of the day.
Welcome back to the Balancing Act's Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover series.
So let's see how Dr. Gabby is doing, this time working closely with the trainers. Let's take a look.
I'm so glad you were able to make it here today.
Thank you so much.
Sure, and I know there's a lot that you want to discuss today, so go for it.
Well, it's been a long journey, and you expect so many things as a trainer. So you kind of know things and patterns that are going to happen. It's just, it doesn't matter how much you prepare for this, it's never easy. I mean, when you're passionate about something, like I'm passionate about Rosa, you know this, I'm passionate, I want to see her succeed. So I have so much invested in her, and my emotions just want to go like, I cannot believe you did not lose more weight.
If you shout at me and if you try to, like a military style, very aggressive, I'll just go the other way. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
I just wanted to look at her for a second and say, Rosa, what happened?
Well, what happened?
She didn't follow the routine. She didn't follow the diet. She broke it.
But if you just tell me, do it, because I say so, it's not going to be incorporated. So I need to know the why in order for me to accept it and to do it fully.
There's a disconnect between what she really did and what she thought that she was doing. So she went to the restaurant at least 3 times this past week, right?
Right.
And she felt that her choices of food were good, but apparently she was surprised that they weren't. So what do you think happened there too?
I just think she justified in her mind, and she created this story, and she tells me she knows somebody told her that Thai food is healthier than Chinese.
And they had described it on the menu as being grilled or sauteed, I believe they said, with onions, which is, okay, that's not too bad, right? I ordered it, and I thought doing the broccoli and the salad, that to me was a huge step. So I was actually, when I walked out of the restaurant, very proud of what I had done.
The thing with her is that there's a fine line in which she needs to feel like she's in control. So I allow that. I allow her to feel like, she's fine and she's got it, but there's got to be a point in time which is happening and in which she has to remember who's a coach.
But I like when someone can push me, but give me the logic behind why we're doing such and such thing.
Does she need to be at the restaurant? No, she's not ready. So right now it is best for her to stay within her meals that are getting delivered so that when we're ready to getting closer to the end of this journey, then I can teach her and she'll be more than an expert at eating out, what to order. It's all coming.
I think that it's a journey. Not everybody is ready to talk about themselves because you don't have weight issues without having other issues. And until you recognize and work on those issues, I don't believe it'll be a lifelong change.
All right, what a great session,
Awesome.
right? It seems everybody is actually getting more comfortable as they continue this journey towards health and wellness.
And they definitely are opening up to new and more exciting possibilities.
And our viewers out there, you out there, can do the very same thing. Simply check out more ideas and tips on our website, thebalancingact.com. Just click on the Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover.
Coming up next, one of our ladies gets a surprise visit.
Hey. What's up, baby? You ready for a workout?
I am.
I got a surprise for you today.
You do.
So stay with us as our songbird tries something new. Coming up next on our Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover.
For spring and summer 2012, bold pastels are the hot trend. Choose intense shades with clean lines and balance solid colors on solid colors, like light blue on soft yellow. Leave the neutral tones for shoes and accessories. Prints more your style? Pair a fitted print top with a pair of relaxed denim pants. Now dump the accessories, put on your red lipstick, and don't forget that attitude to go along with that fabulous look.
And we're back with our Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover. All right, here's the thing. I am so excited, Christy, about the changes these ladies are going through. Are you excited about it too?
I am. It's really amazing. And I'm really excited to see what surprises Luca has in store for Antonia. And I bet she can't sing her way out of this one. You'll see what I mean. Check this out.
Basically, going to Antonia's today. She's been slacking a little bit. Yesterday, I met with my friend Monica, who's a trainer for shake weight. Shake weight works on velocity and inertia.
Get out in front. Keep your abs tight.
Right. You don't
And
want
you
to
just
hit
keep it on an even plane. Yeah, I don't want to hit yourself.
Okay.
Keep your abs tight that way.
Okay. She showed me some new moves to use on Antonia with the shake weight, and we're going to try it out today and see how it works. What's up, baby? You ready for a workout?
I am.
I got a surprise for you today.
You do. What is it?
I'm gonna shake it up today. You ready?
Go, come on.
Let's go. Just thought lately you've been slacking a little bit. At least I think so. And I know you deny it, but you have been, all right? So I thought we could utilize these, shake it up a little bit, have a DVD that comes with. It's awesome. I tried it, yeah. All right, so before we're gonna play this, I'm just gonna go over a couple of basic moves with the shake weight, okay? So you have an idea of how to use it. So hold your elbows out, but you could hold it in a little bit more, okay? Now what you wanna do is when you shake it, you wanna shake it hard enough where these hit back and forth, okay? And you wanna keep it steady, okay? Keep your core tight, okay? You can bend your legs a little bit, okay? Good. You hold it at 6 inches away from your face, pretty much. Good.
This is difficult. Try not to wobble.
Yeah, try not to make it wobble. Perfect. Okay. How's it feel?
It feels
You're sweating already,
Yeah,
so it
I
has
know.
to feel pretty good.
It's working, clearly.
It is. It is. The DVD is great. I think you're gonna love it.
Okay.
Okay?
Welcome to Shake Weight Bokwa. Are you ready, ladies? Here we go. Here we go. Great job. Welcome.
Can you feel it? Yeah. Shake weight. Bokwa. My V. Yeah. We bringin' shake weight to ya. Yeah. These other workouts, man, they fall too whack. More effective than weights if you know your facts. Partnered up with Bokwa Fitness, it's a wrap. We taking over fitness. Sweating the alphabet, dancing the digits. Yes, they toning the muscles. Come on, I know that you feel it. Sweating the alphabet, dancing the digits. Yes, they toning the muscles. Come on, I know that you feel it. Go, go. Shake to the left, hey, shake to the right, shake to the middle, get loose a little. Shake to the left, shake to the right, shake to the middle, get loose a little. Yeah, yeah. Can you feel the burn? I can feel the burn. Can you feel the burn? I can feel the burn.
All right, so that's it, okay? I just want to get a little taste of it. Yeah. I want to know how you feel. How do you like it?
I feel good. I didn't think I was going to like it. I thought it was a joke at first, to be quite honest. And but I am breaking a sweat.
Good, I can see that.
I can do
Yeah,
a little bit better now.
We're gonna step it up a little bit, okay? We're gonna incorporate this in our workout. We're gonna make it a little harder than that. It'll be something fun to use.
Shake weight.
You ready?
I am.
All right.
Maybe she can use that shake weight as a microphone. You know, who knows? But it does look like Antonia has found a new aid in her health and wellness arsenal.
We know she loves to move, and I think by making exercise fun, you're more willing to keep up with it.
That's very true. And you know what? Speaking of keeping up, don't forget you can keep up with us on Facebook and on Twitter too, because we're constantly adding things that you won't find on the show. So be sure and check us out there.
Nice segue there.
Thank you.
I like that. Now let's see what's happening on our Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover series next week.
Let's go through some label reading 101. Okay. If you were to take a look at the calories here per cup of that.
This one is 1 cup and it is 110.
110, which seems like this would be a much better value.
What about the other stuff in it?
How many of your kids would be happy with 1 cup of Fruit Loops? So would they be satisfied with just having 1 cup? Okay, and that's the issue, is that these foods are not filling. They don't give you the satiety because look at the amount of protein that's actually down here.
Healthy eating habits should start at a young age. That way they'll eventually be just another part of our daily routine. Not only will you feel better, but your clothes and scale will begin to show it as well. Drink water. It's calorie-free, and adding a slice of lemon or lime makes it even more refreshing. Be smart when choosing a nighttime snack. Either close that refrigerator after a certain hour or allow yourself one of those 100-calorie snacks. Eat protein at every meal. You'll feel fuller. And of course, don't forget your veggies. These are just a few tips for healthier living.
So here we are at our halfway point in the ladies' health and wellness makeover. And our ladies, I have to tell you, they are revving their engines and are on their way to success.
Yes, indeed. Let's hear it for the team.
Go team.
I can't wait to see what next Monday brings.
I hear you, girlfriend. And we're back next Monday with another special edition of the Lifetime of Health and Wellness Makeover. Until then, I'm Danielle Knock.
And I'm Christy Villa. We'll see you then. But now stay tuned for more information you can use to help balance your life as our regular edition of The Balancing Act continues right after the break.
A portion of today's program is brought to you in part by Marathon Bars, giving you the fuel you need to help run your day your way. And also brought to you by the 5-star Premier Fitness Camp at the La Costa Resort and Spa, America's #1 fitness retreat in San Diego, California.